Brand's not dead.
Oh my gosh. Hey everybody, welcome to Murder Hobo Inc. You are watching CRED Cthulhu Rises, Everyone Dies. I am the DM Kyle, and tonight we have a coming of age story, mostly because it's been ages since we played, and it's coming back. We're gonna play it right now, tonight. It's gonna be wonderful. Before I continue, well, do the spiel or let you guys introduce that. Spiel first. Before we get started, we do have. Oh, it's been such a long time. CRED tonight. We have Calamity this Saturday. We have Margu on the Sunday after that. Following, we have Pillars of Jocularity next Thursday, and then a one shot on the following Saturday. If you'd like to hit us up on that, you can find us at mhobo inc Twitter or at mhoboinc@gmail.com. Send a message that way. Um, Yeah, no, we're here on YouTube because Twitch sucks, and if you want to watch all the cool, awesome CRED episodes, skip everything else. You can find that on YouTube. Although, if you go far enough back, you'll see three familiar faces on a different campaign
What
of
the
great
hell?
proportions. I just don't remember what it was
What
called.
happened to Riley?
Oh my gosh. What more importantly, what was the name of that campaign? Do you remember? Cacophony?
Wait, Camping 1?
Mm-hmm.
Cacophony. Was it
Was it
Cacophony?
Cacophony? I thought the second one was Cacophony, the
Shh.
Thursday Cacophony. Cacophony. No.
Well, now we're all screwed up.
Well, that's all right. As long as my face is still centered, right?
I
Can I
hope he
see
gets
me?
back. He really wanted to play, too. He was so excited.
He's so excited that he just can't hide it. He's about to lose control, and I can't sing anymore there.
Although, at
All right,
least we're
good.
all split up. I mean, so,
Yeah, and you know what? My face is still there, so
yeah. You're the one person. You're the one
I
person who
need to tell
really
you
needs to be
guys
there.
online about a very important site that is tinyurl.com/murderhoboinc.swag, where you can buy super awesome
Did
shirts.
you? Sure.
Let me see. Hold on here. Woo.
Problem is, your background
Let
is
us
really screwing
turn
it
off
up.
the background real quick. Say hi, Arlo. Oh my gosh, you are so weird. Oh wait, no, none.
He
There we go.
takes after you. That's why.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh
Super
my
awesome shirt.
gosh.
Fits
That's
perfectly.
he's
This
so
is an
cute.
extra small and he looks awesome. All right, sir, head on out and go say hi to mom. Close the door behind you because dad will most likely say terrible, awful, bad words tonight. And mind you, I want to say that while these shirts,
Oh
they do
no.
age well, sometimes you just have to
You got a new one.
buy a new one. And then you say to yourself, you know what? That dark really just blends in too well with the green screen. So you have to
What the hell are you?
buy a second new one. And I would say this is the CRED shirt a la Frank.
Oh
If
wow.
you've ever seen Frank in real life, he does like these gold shirts for some odd reason.
He looks good in gold, so
It does not look good on me, unfortunately.
doesn't look bad. Oh, here he comes back.
Hooray!
Oh, thank God,
Hooray!
because I know Riley really wanted to play.
Yeah.
All right,
What happened?
There he is.
I don't
I
know.
don't
You
know.
suddenly just dropped.
Ah, geez.
Well, I was just talking about this cool place at Threadless where you can buy brand new
Apparently, you wore
shirts.
that one out, huh?
Oh my, yeah, I love it, man. It's wonderful.
It's pretty threadbare.
Thank you, Frank.
Oh no,
Wrong way.
I just peeled this one out. So this way, new shirts. I even got one for the little kid, and he looks awesome in it.
He does.
And now all his 5-year-old friends can go and watch this on YouTube and listen to his dad curse and say terrible, awful things.
No, don't ever show your kids this.
I'm sure they're watching worse stuff on YouTube.
Absolutely.
That's probably true, but you know.
But that is Tiny URL Swag. They had a sale. I don't know if it's still going on. If it is, it's a $13 t-shirt plus delivery. That's awesome. You should definitely go and be a part of that. Just remember that the CRED swag is the best swag.
I don't know.
Well, you don't know? Oh, is there
The
a dog
Muses-
coming up soon?
No, the Muses touch swag might be pretty damn
Oh
good too.
God.
Jeez.
It's a-
Hey.
Pimp-
This is the
She's
CRED
pimping her own stuff.
not the Muses Touch.
By the way,
Yeah.
I designed that shirt, so you know.
Yeah, I know.
So
We
everyone should
all
go
get
buy
it,
it.
Carol.
Carol, and I'm
So
not sure if we
everybody
can
should
fit your
We're
ego in
trying to
the
get
image.
Oh,
Dee
frame.
to
fuck's sakes.
design a shirt here one of these days, but it's going to have a cute little puppy dog on it. All right. Well,
You
continuing.
mean liver?
It'll have
There-
liver on it, yeah.
There is a liver shirt.
Okay, maybe I
she
shouldn't
sent
call
one
him
to
a puppy dog, but
Hey, she did send him a liver artwork to do that with.
What you need is a Mr. Knight shirt.
Yeah,
Oh my
actually, you
gosh.
probably
A
do
cat
need a
shirt?
Yes.
wow, no one will ever have a cat shirt ever. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, to continue.
I think you broke Kyle.
I may have broken myself. Yes, that's how.
Oh,
I'd like
you
to
broke
thank
yourself.
our sponsors, Pirate Dog Dice, for when you're rolling like poop. Get your Pirate Dog Dice. The 20s smell like wet dog. The 1s smell like dog crap. Except unless, of course, you get the very special Anja flavored dice. One of them
flavored dice.
oozes out blood, and the other one is like physical touch, and it's just like, ooh, gross. I'll let you decide which one is the 20 and which one is the one on that set of dice. Also, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Oddfish Games, for their wonderful projects. The solar system, which is this immense project of theirs. Lots of different projects coming together to help create the best story that you could possibly come up with. Or if you can't find a group to tell your story to, you can play D&D by yourself with some of their projects. Not to mention, if you have to cover up that smell of D&D nerd, may I suggest you get their Adventure Sense. Every time I give Carol a hug, I make sure I have an Adventure Sense shoved up both of my nostrils to keep the smell
I'm trying to
at
figure
bay.
out. Well,
That's
that's
quite
a good
appropriate.
trick. It's a good trick because he lives like states and states and states away. He's halfway across the country from me.
Mm-hmm. Halfway across the country.
Pretty
I'm in the
much.
Midwest.
Sense.
Adventure Sense. Check out their other projects too. How to RPG with your cat. Thank you, Mr. Knigget. And
You know what makes this worse? Actually, you know what makes this really worse
what's that?
is I've had Mr. Knight NIGHT written in the Zoom chat like little feature, so it's right there in the corner of my little window.
Yep.
I can see everyone else's.
Are
We all
supposed to pay
discovered-
attention to that?
We all discovered tonight that for some reason Kyle thought he was Mr. Knigget and not Mr. Night like Night Sky.
Which, to be
Nighttime.
fair, is a much worse spelling of the name than what I thought it was. So,
Oh, please.
I mean, it is what it is, guys, and we can't continue going on this little farce forever as I try and delay playing the game tonight. So let's go around and
Why?
introduce ourselves. Oh, okay. You want to just delay the game and not worry about anything. That's fine. Let's go
No.
around. Since you insist on making it all about yourself, Carol, why don't you introduce yourself and your character while I find the things I'm going to kill you guys with tonight.
Okay. Well, my name is Carol, as you just said. I'm a longtime gamer, occasional GM, and commission mini painter. I'm on Twitch, because I haven't been thrown off of there yet. Or they haven't screwed me over. You can find me at Muses_Touch. I also have a shop on Threadless at Muses Touch, no space or underscore. And you can buy lots of moist merchandise. You have to go check it out to see what. All right. So as for the game, I play Anja Yeager, my somewhat crazy half elven ranger bard, and I don't know, tool, key. I haven't figured out which I am. Key. I'll be a key. Fine. Key.
Possibly map. Actually, you may be the short bus to the Dreamlands.
I may be the short bus. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
because I think you're also partly transportation.
Oh,
So I would just say you're the short bus of the Dreamlands because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
no, that's for sure. And I have no control over it yet. I'm working on it.
Wow, that is
Hey,
offensive
hey.
to somebody.
By the way,
But I
Kyle,
find it hilarious.
hey, Kyle.
No, what?
Frank wanted to inform you that the first campaign was the Sedelis campaign.
I
not
thought
Cacophony.
it started with a C.
No, it's an
Sedelis,
S.
C-E-D.
I
I'm
couldn't
pretty sure it was
figure-
Sedelis.
And then
I was
there was
wondering what he was.
Cacophony.
Yeah, I have it pulled up here, and I was just reading Sedelis dumbasses, but I'm pretty sure he spelled it wrong because it's supposed to start with a C, as all our campaigns do, except for the lame ones, except Margoo. That one's actually a silent
and Pillars of Jocularity. It also doesn't have it. It has a C.
I thought it was Jocularity, C-H-O.
Jocularity. And the shirts are $15.
Oh, the shirts are $15. Oh,
yeah, still a good deal.
That's still an awesome
That's
deal.
Still a good deal.
I mean, I'm a 4XL, and I got to pay cheap for these shirts, so I'm honestly very happy. And
who are we going? So who are we going to now? Who should I toss it to somebody?
You toss it to somebody. Toss it to somebody.
You
weren't expecting me to give you the freedom? Come on.
No, I'm going to go to Riley because that's how he's got his name written on there now.
Yeah. So I'm playing Riley, the Destruction Domain Cleric, and while Riley remembers everything now, Ernest, the player, forgot what happened because it's been a month. So while Riley may have done some cool stuff last time, he's going to need Kyle to reiterate what that was. And I'm going to pass it on to Mr. Knight.
Kyle, you're incorrect, by the way. It's Mr. Knight without a K. I am DJ. I play Mr. Knight. The Dreamlands cat, Bard, clearly the most superior character here. Or I'm a cat, and these are just lowly humanoid servants, pretty much. They need my help to do everything. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, they just get themselves in so much trouble. But yeah, no, and there's even this like half-bush person that, like, you know, that I had to save for them because they're all worried about him and whatnot. So I don't know what's going on there.
No one's worried about him. I've already asked all the other players. They're like, who? Bran who? Don't care about him.
Don't care about that character.
That's a lie.
And it's kind enough that you've made a character that also doesn't care about him, and I appreciate
that. He doesn't care about anybody, really. He just cares about scritches.
Mr. Knight cares that it would be inconvenient to train a bunch of new individuals.
Accurate.
There.
So let's see.
Get it the way you want. That's the way you want to keep it.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Oh boy, am I.
Okay, I'm going to turn off my camera here real quick and piss off Frank.
Don't you forget to do that.
And we'll start off at the beginning. All right, so the battle for Farzeen has been won. You guys have managed to take back the town. The refugees are in there. However, a mysterious, highly advanced military structure has appeared out of the blue, nowhere, against the side of Kaza, the volcano that Farzeen is centered around, the island of Farzeen, not the city of Farzeen. It's like New York. It's just a stupid way of naming things. And that is why Indianapolis is so much better than every other state, except for Minnesota, Minneapolis, which is brilliant.
What?
Huh? Anyway. You guys have retaken that as there was an ashfall and the volcano was starting to become more active. You pushed back the ghouls, the cultists, some of the more mercenary members of... Oh my goodness, it has been such a long time that I really have to stop and think about where you guys are from. Arul-Khatan, that is what it's called. Arul-Khatan, there we go. And you've managed to push them back into this fortress just outside of the city of Farzeen. During the battle, desperate plays were made. Players were being jerks and turned invisible. And they decided to split themselves indefinitely by having one of the players travel to the Dreamlands. Anja, great job of you. Why that was ever written for your character, I have no idea.
Better than the alternative.
Anja finds herself in the Dreamlands, in the waters of the Dreamlands itself, not too far away from a boat piloted by ghouls. These ghouls, however, seem friendly and offered to give her a ride to the city of Ulthar. I don't have all my notes written on top of me. I am right. It is the city of Ulthar, right?
Yes, it's otherwise known the Cats of Ulthar.
The Cats of Ulthar. Oh my gosh, why do I have that pulled up? I have nothing good pulled up for anything. Dreamlands, there's my map. All right. And they offer to take you to Ulthar. However, along the way, you have found out that underneath there is a strange creature by the name of Yelenia, a Zoog who is being torn and eaten alive as part of a little snack. And for a wonderful birthday party, the captain, who graciously offered and saved your life, Anja, from the horrors of the deep, on his birthday, you slaughtered him and his entire crew.
Yeah, because he was going to eat her.
And proceeded to throw Yelenia into a bonfire while you were at it.
That was that was the dice. That was not me.
Yeah, no, I think that was you. I mean, after a while, the dice becomes you, you become the dice. Why she would do that, we have no idea. She is a malicious individual.
I tripped.
And you...
so I tripped.
She gives you a life debt, or rather, she owes you a life debt, and she takes you to her home, which is this worn-down temple to an elder god, long out of use, and a very odd place where things don't work as they should.
Just like Detroit.
Just like Detroit. Detroit?
I don't know. It was on my mind. I watched a video about crumbling city infrastructure earlier. And population decline.
There you go, fair.
Honestly, I'm thinking of Scary Movie 3 or 4. It's like, this is Detroit. Like, oh my gosh, it's terrible. Oh, and this is Detroit after the aliens attacked. And it's the same thing, but with aliens walking through it. Oh, that's not so bad. Anyway, you get into this temple. Yelenia offers you a bit of knowledge and tells you that there is an artifact within this tiny cool sphere of water, giving you a chance, a spell to breathe underwater. You enter into the sphere where you find this massive pyramid in this, how to describe it, this underwater cave. You are transported into this new place where you kind of look at the sides of this pyramids, all these hieroglyphics there. One side depicting a woman on the seas, her crew being slaughtered, a new life turned around, only to become part of an amorphous being near the top to summon this creature that's at the capstone. You see familiar images of what appears to be your own life, you, as you grew up in this cult that you were raised in, depicting adventures with this raven masked individual. And near the top of the capstone, it has you walking through paths, kind of like if you were to imagine the Portal game almost as like a little detail, only far more eldritch, but not too much more eldritch. The
Like
cake
MC
is not
Escher.
real. Yeah. And finally, on the third side, a completely clawed off, scratched out, rubble strewn side. And the fourth side, you can't relate it to anything, but at the topmost, just under the capstone, is this powerful, wizened figure with these tablets splayed about his head, performing this ritual, all to appease this rising capstone of this massive figure, um, humanoid, draconic in appearance, with a cephalod head and wings sprouting from its shoulders. Massive creature. Um, Guys, obviously, it's my boy Cthulhu.
Perfect description of the miniature I have sitting on the other side of my room.
You're a creepy person, Carol. Why you would have that? Why is it surrounded by candles and incense? That's what bugs me the most.
No, it's not. It's just.
I mean, sure, you have the ritual sacrificing stone full of blood, but it's the candles and the incense that really get me.
There's a tape just playing in the background. Yeah, Cthulhu Fatagan. Yeah, Cthulhu Fatagan.
No.
But it's like in a meditative style, like like the type of stuff you put on to like relax.
What you don't know is there's a 2-person band on the other side, a guitar player and a singer. Hey there, Cthulhu, what's it like?
No. When he gets summoned, though, he's going to actually appear on the beach right across the way, because I put sand on the base that was from my town beach. So we're going to summon him across the road.
We just went off kilter here. That's all right. So to Mr. Knight, you have spent your time both in Ulthar and in Farzeen. One, I wouldn't say enjoying the praise of all the cats, lavishing in their adoration, because cats don't really, lavish their love and attention too much, but you can tell there's that feeling going around there. However, you have made an enemy of one Snowball, it seems, who does not like the fact that you have stolen his place among the cats of Ulthar. You also, in a crazy move, decided to steal one of the ravens that the Raven Queen sends to Ulthar. One of the many, because, if there's any creatures that the Raven Queen does not particularly like, it is the cats of Ulthar and their abilities to have 9 lives that anger her so. But you decided to sacrifice one of these ravens to the older god Bast to get answers. Where is Anja going? What should you do next? Patience was the answer. Man, I hope it was worth sacrificing a messenger, deliverer of the Raven Queen for that answer. We'll find out here eventually. You make your way back to Farzeen, where you are discussing what to do with this Bran monster who is being held and captured alive, while Riley is enjoying a good long rest after everything that has happened, only to wake up to a pile of ashes.
Oh, I remember now. I blew up the top of the albatross.
Well, I was getting to that.
No. We're jumping to the juicy stuff.
We're going to jump to that.
Yeah.
You decided to appease Ego. The book, the talking book that you have traded your allegiance to after breaking ties with Ugathoa, and burn all the books before the book club has a chance to absorb their knowledge, only to find out that they've already done it. And Crazy Marley confronts you and you decide to blow off the top of the albatross with a fireball.
I took Crazy Marley down.
And taking Crazy Marley down with you, leaving only this lean slate that he appeared to be using as a focus behind him, while standing atop the albatross, what remains of the third floor, now the roof of the albatross. You are able to witness an event as Anja is gazing at the pyramid, reaches out, touches it. There's this pulse in the water, and Riley, from your vantage point up top, you are also able to see this pulse in the water itself, as not a ripple comes from it, but this energy source that you're able to kind of see and detect just flies around, changing the breeze for mere moments. Mr. Knight, you are able to see this as well. And while we're there, let's go back to, well, gosh, how did I want to start this? I have everything else written except for how I wanted to start this. Yeah, you see this pulse, Riley, from atop the albatross, this kind of wave, but not wave, traveling through the water, billowing the trees in its path, just this subtle shift. Even see the dust, ash fly up from the streets of Farzeen, as it makes its way onward towards this fortress. And as you kind of look at the fortress, you can see it is this. Oh goodness. What is it? You see this curtain wall, this outside wall, standing over 30 feet tall. Inside that, another wall, the bailey, you can see that's about 30 feet tall. And inside that, you can see a dome of green stone that is growing brighter and brighter. And it seems to even shimmer more so as this pulse goes across it.
Wilkemite?
It appears it could be Wilkemite, yes. That, or there is a light source, green and dark, inside that is causing a glow to emanate from the stone, the marble itself. Anja, let's start with you.
All right.
You are underwater in this massive cavern. You are next to this four-sided pyramid. All these hieroglyphs drawn into it. By the way, those who do watch last episode and then watch this one, I did name a lot more things on the pyramid last time, but have since decided that no, those are not on there. So what I have named this time is what is on there.
So pictures of my life and
life.
Captain, I'm pretty sure it's Captain Kenz's life?
What appears to be Captain Kenza. You actually had discussions with her. You can actually kind of piece together, oh, here's her old pirate crew. This is when the adventurers killed everyone but her. Here's her making a new life. There's even this
Is there transformation
raunchy,
scene?
Yes, there is.
A
There's even a
raunchy.
raunchy image of what looks like First Mate Pasela and Captain Kenza making love in a bed.
That tracks.
It's very awkward. Why you're looking that, I have no idea. What's wrong with you? The man's dead. Anja, why are you staring at what's going on there?
What? Huh? What? I'm underwater still by the pyramid, apparently.
Yes. If you look all around you, there's vast empty space of water. Where you can see it, like on the peripheral edges, is this cavern. There are no air bubbles in sight.
I'm gonna start swimming back for home, and I mean, What was it like? I mean, because you said basically I got near it, or basically once I get it, I sort of was drawn to touch it, and I didn't actually really have any control over my actions. I mean, what was it like? I was watching myself do this, or I mean, was I aware and trying to fight it, or what? What was it
Is it
like?
something that I would say that it wasn't anything.
She would have fought again. She would have known something was sketch because of what this place is.
I tell you what, give me a wisdom save.
Okay, that's a good fair. That's fair.
Sure.
That's fair. Hey, that's above a 10. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw, that's a 13.
Okay. You did not even realize you were doing it.
Ah, shit. Okay.
With such subtlety that you reached out there. It kind of felt more of your own accord until you actually touched it. You feel this pulse. There's this.
Did I feel it in me as well as around me?
Yes.
Oh boy.
That is an apt description. You even hear the chanting of oh my goodness, I never have anything written here.
Well, whose fault is that?
It is mine for having 17 notebook pages of notes that I cannot keep track of anyone. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'll just put it this way. I know I did something. And I know it probably wasn't a good something. And her brain is going to say that the Zoog, for some reason, tricked her into this. I'm going swimming for the exit.
Yeah, you should have killed that Zoog when you had a chance.
She's sort of thinking that. Yeah, I'm sure the axe, that's the voice of the axe right there saying you should have killed that monster. I'm going swimming for the entrance. And I don't look happy. Because I know I did something in this friggin' temple. I'm a little weirded out that my life is on the side of this. Oh, there was something about her parents. That's right. I found out I wasn't like born, I was made, right? I was one of the keys to this whole thing. Oh, Kyle's never mind. I didn't realize he didn't have his headphones on.
Yeah, are you like Kenza's sister or something?
No, I don't think so. I'm something. Wait, so
that reaction from Kyle right there.
Interesting.
You said it. She said I'm one of the keys.
Out that they're related, twin sisters. No
oh fuck no! I think there's two different things going on here. Anyways, she's a different story. But I'm like some sort of. I think I jokingly said you turned me into Dawn from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or Tadachi into Dawn. The key, or a key, or something. But she wasn't born. Like her parents are not really her parents, right? Is sort of what I took home from that.
Oh, from the hieroglyphs of
yeah.
You have no reason to believe that your parents are not your parents.
Okay, but I think, or was it the Zoog that told her that she was one of like I don't know how many keys. I don't remember.
One of several.
That's why I wasn't sure. Am I still born, or was I made?
You were born.
Or did it become human? Okay, cool.
As far as you're aware, you were born.
But my parents, do I have any sense of believe my parents were implicit? Like they knew the cult? I'm trying to remember. They knew the cult was exactly what it was and they were the ones who lied to me?
If I recall correctly, you were in the cult for a number of years.
Yeah.
But you are still a teenager, correct?
Yeah, we'll go with older teenager because I'm a half elf.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Like,
so
I should get older than they said I was because I'm a half elf.
As your backstory, as I recall, you had a normal childhood, started having these dreams, and your parents were convinced that that mother knew best.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she did. Okay,
and that
so
they then took you in.
that's
But
what I still know.
apparently for ulterior purposes. Porpoises.
Porpoises,
You're underwater. It's a porpoise joke.
of course. All right, well, I'm going swimming back because
You're gonna tune up Zelania pretty good, huh?
I don't know. We're gonna see what happens.
Okay. You start swimming around. Give me either a perception or a survival check. Do you remember your way out of here?
I would friggin' hope. I mean, she would pay attention. Perception or survival? Which one is
Your choice.
Either or, the
You
same
may also
same roll.
use any other skill check if you think that might help you better.
No, other than athletics to swim, which may come into play after. Do I have anything that would help? I don't think so. Nah. All right, let me roll. Oh, I rolled pretty good anyways. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 19 is gonna have me in either case is gonna have me remember
Yeah.
which one.
You are fairly certain you came in, you appeared next to a wall. So it's one of the places that you can see along the wall there. You're able to swim up to the area. You're fairly certain, and there is no way out.
What the fuck?
You begin searching around. I'll take that athletics check now. As you begin to
Nat 20. For I know 20s aren't 20s like attacks, but
Yeah, no,
20 26.
26. That's great. Man, if only you had that one earlier. You come to the place, it's not there. You
What the
begin to
fuck?
feel this spell, this weed that she kind of gave you to breathe with
Has it been an hour?
beginning to fade away. You go swimming around and you are looking for this place. You are holding your breath, amazingly staying calm. You get this feeling of, oh, this is the last breath I get. You take in that one gulp of seawater turning into air, but you can kind of, there's just this kind of a hiccup of a cough as you feel seawater, a drip of it, enter down the back of towards your lungs, but you're able to kind of stave it back, stay calm, swim around. You're looking every crevice, repeating yourself often, despite the fact that you're trying to swim, find a way. You keep coming back to these same similar symbols on the wall. It's like you're swimming well enough that you should be swimming far enough away from these, but you always seem to come back exactly where you were. And that last dredge of air is turning stale in your lungs, and you have no option left but to breathe.
There's no way,
No
way up, right?
No way up.
No way up.
You feel your lungs begin to fill with water.
I think this is supposed to happen. So,
and you suddenly appear inside of a circle, coughing up seawater. You look down, there's this ritual circle that you find yourself in. Looking around.
What do I see? What do I see?
You see Yelenia's bedroll is empty. There is the fire that was there, the campfire, is long cold.
He knew what she was doing.
If you look at it, you are proficient in survival?
Yes.
You are proficient in survival. You look. The campfire has been cold for 2 days now.
Oh my god. I've been gone for 2 days? Time moves way differently wherever the fuck I just was.
You look across the kind of alchemist table, this wizard study table here, and you actually see a note written.
Okay. What does it say? Is it something I can read?
Can you read Yog-Sothory? Aklo.
I mean, I have that as a skill. I don't know if it wasn't exactly what I would call a language in the D&D Beyond I could add. So I'll leave it up to you.
You are able to read this.
I have deep speech if that actually, or abyssal. I'm trying to think of what actually the language is up here. All right, but I can read it.
You are able to read it. It is a note from Yelenia. Time moves very strange, very quickly, very slowly. My spell should bring you back in just the right time. I have gone out to gather supplies, and I will be back soon to lead you to Ulthar and to answer any questions you may have.
Okay, she didn't just fuck off.
Well, I mean, she absolutely did, but she did leave you a note before she did.
Well, but the note is saying she's going to come back.
Yes.
All right, then I will. I don't think I can sense him out of a note, can I?
You can try if you want.
Why not? Sure.
Yeah.
No, that was a 3 plus.
It is a piece of paper with handwriting on it.
What the hell is, what is it? It's insight in this for, no, so that's an 8. Yeah, it's a piece of paper with handwriting on it. I mean, you'd have to roll like a 28 to friggin' probably make that. All right, so I'm gonna take a deep breath, get rid of any other water that might be there, and try to calm down because I'm sure that the absurd side split is probably speaking when she gets back. Murder the betraying bitch.
Yeah, strangely enough, he's calm at the moment.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Okay.
Well, there's no one to kill there, so.
That's true.
There is contentment of you picking up Side Splitter and being back in your arms once more.
Never leaves me. Never leaves me. I'm just gonna sit there with it on my lap and just kneel. Like I close my eyes and just consider everything I just saw and wait.
And it's strange. The blade itself, after having been in the water, you see similar features on the blade that themselves could tie into what you saw under the water in the pyramid. As if maybe there's some connection there, but it's fleeting.
Does it talk to me, or does it is it like empath? Yeah.
It feels towards you.
It feels me. Okay, so it's like an empath.
Whoa. You're the one with hands. You're the one feeling up the axe, not the axe.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Calm down.
Not that kind of feeling. Gosh. Jesus. Well, all right. I'm gonna. What symbols are there? Are they like the ones from my life, or are they something else altogether?
It's this alien visage on there. The strangest being this, and I have to double check myself. This Hirsun eye that is on the axe head itself. It's an eye that looks familiar to you. But you decide to wait.
Yep.
And you find yourself waiting for hours.
Oh, if it's going to be that long, I figure I will wait for a bit and then I'm going to friggin' take off. I'll see if I can track her. Maybe something happened to her.
All right. Let me clarify here.
Right.
Campfire, has been out for days.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily know.
From what your time frame is, you have spent all day traveling from the beach to this location. You spent an hour underwater and have come out, different time period, but to you, it feels all in all a very long traveling day and an hour there.
Oh, it feels that long?
Yes.
All right, because I was like, don't think.
We're probably going to be pushing exhaustion here fairly soon.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, just to kind of keep timelines straight, because this is difficult.
Yeah, it is. No, I was thinking I haven't burned a lot of resources, so I was thinking I was probably okay. But no, if I'm really tired, then I'm going to I'll relight the fire if I can, and I'll
If you
bed
search,
down.
there are some foodstuffs too. You can make a
cool
meal. A little bit thin and gruely as the supplies have kind of dwindled over the past couple of days for Yelania, but you're able to get something to eat and fall asleep.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Riley. And Mr. Knight, you are down on the ground. You have witnessed this explosion take place on the Albatross with enough window glass roof. If I recall correctly, Riley really put the oomph in this fireball.
I did. I think I rolled pretty well on that one.
You
also, did. I was not there. Remember, I'm playing nonchalant. I did not cause the explosion. I just happened to get caught in it.
You know what? When you know what's funny is he couldn't even do the cool "I'm walking away and not watching a" thing, since he was literally in the middle of it.
I was.
Well,
Isn't
hold
that
on.
cooler?
What's cooler? Walking away, not looking back at the explosion, or being the one to cause an explosion
and then walk out of it,
dropping it at your feet and walking?
Well, it all depends. Are you playing that you were caught in it, or are you just like strutting,
I
like
was
JoJo
caught
style? Okay, you're not strutting away like you're from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. There,
I would rather get away with my life than be cool.
So you are standing at the top of the Albatross. There are some flames that have kind of just gone out with this pulse that has gone through. You see the green light growing from the dome. Give me a perception check.
both of us are
just from his vantage point.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Shit. Okay.
What do I see? What do my elf I see?
Everything.
This bright glow of the dome lets you kind of see the this fortress from this vantage point, and your eyes are drawn to the glow, and the light from the glow itself, you're actually able to witness an outcropping of rock from the mountain, from Kaza, the volcano itself, that if you were stealthy enough, perhaps even fainted an attack upon the fortress, a small group could potentially sneak into the fortress from the outside across the wall if they are stealthy enough. All thanks to the glow that this dome has given off. And as you realize that, your eyes are taken away. Crazy Marley has disappeared. The bones of a strange, elongated human hand kind of oozing away, not turning into dust, not like Thanos, but just kind of oozing away, clutching at this slate tablet as if a kind of like flint almost in color gray, words etched upon it, and the hand disappears and all that's left is this tablet. You are at the top of the albatross. What would you like to do? And this is not the DM clearly hinting that, hey, you could take this tablet if you wanted to. I'm sure that's
Oh, I mean that's kind of what I was gonna do anyways. The tablet, right? Because it's the part. I mean, it's Ubo Sathla's tablet,
Mhm.
but it's like is it like mine was, where it was like a tombstone or a headstone for what's his name?
Oh, for Wandolphin?
Yeah, Wandolphin.
It is not a tombstone like yours was. Yours was, yeah, yours looked like a gravestone almost. This one is wholly different, but still has that same energy. You might say,
I'm gonna commune with Ego really quick and ask him if it's okay for me to take that. I mean, assuming that I can commune with him very quickly and get out of
yes,
here.
you should absolutely take that and perform a ritual to destroy it.
Ooh,
While it
all
is
right.
here, it is a conduit to Ubo Sathla, and any who choose to pick it up will become a conduit unto him.
Sounds good. I mean, I'm all about destroying evil things like that. So I'm gonna try and carefully snatch it up in some cloth that I have.
Very wise, and there is a proof. While Ego is not an emotional person, you can just kind of get this rabid undertone as he talks about destroying this, and your caution of picking up with a cloth. There is also this measure of joy from just how cautious you're being about it, not actually touching it with skin. You pick it up, put it in a bag. There are faces that are starting to appear at the bottom of the stairs, although more so just completely dazed. There's a few blood just kind of pouring down a couple of faces. Scalp wounds, so it's probably not bad.
Yeah, they're all disoriented.
Yeah.
We're all good. I think I have an advantage on getting out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gonna need a skill check though. How are you getting out of here and not drawing attention to yourself?
Well,
stealth, you can use
I assume that a lot of these people that are first appearing are concussed with their scalp wounds, and secondly, I assume there's still smoke and debris. So I'm gonna try stealth. And
you're gonna go for stealth. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Give me advantage.
All right. Yeah, 13.
Okay. You appear to have gotten away from the scene all right.
Nice.
In fact, you're even able to join a throng of people as they exit out of the building itself.
Because I'm sure everyone's fleeing. Everyone's trying to get out of there. So
they can
I fit
walk,
in.
They're out of there.
Yeah. All right.
And let's give that perception check. Well, yeah, give me a perception check, Mr. Knight.
12.
12.
Unless I have advantage on it from scent.
Yeah, I don't think so. Although
Okay.
generally we go by passive perception on this. It's not really a contested roll, is it? Either way,
Then 17.
Then 17.
If it's passive.
What did you roll again?
I rolled
Riley?
a 5. Oh.
Roll again for stealth?
No, what was your stealth roll?
My stealth was 13.
13. Oh, okay. So no, you are able to see Riley come out with the throng of people, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, Mr. Knight, what's up? I don't see you, you see me.
Mr. Knight's gonna be a little confused. Mr. Knight doesn't like loud bangs when he's not expecting it.
That's fair.
That's disruptive. That's disruptive. Especially when you're in the house when it happens. Mr. Knight's gonna look around and see if there's any threats. Spots Riley. So is it just people randomly kind of piling out of the remains of the building?
Yes. I would say that's an apt description. Like I said, third floor is gone. Honestly, though, after that, this pulse came in. The fires were extinguished almost immediately from this. And so, as long as the structure is still sound on the second and first floor,
Yeah,
it's still a viable building, actually.
I mean, the third floor was,
Wait, it didn't catch fire and it's burning down?
well,
It did. Then these
All those
pulse
books are kindling.
put it out. Yeah.
that was the point. Also, I think you mentioned that the stone circular room survived. That was on the third floor.
I think he did too.
Yeah. All right. Then there is still a third floor and a stone circular room.
Until it collapses from structural degradation and just
Nah, it's fine.
Let's roll.
Mr. Knight will pat her over to Riley amongst all the music and say, "What happened? Did you see what happened?"
Yeah, I let him know that I encountered Crazy Marley. And he went crazy. And leave it at that.
Passive insight is 12.
You're not gonna roll for it?
No. I think
guess,
it's bluff.
Or 16
deception.
on performance?
Deception.
Oh, deception? Well,
you
I
are
get the
being
same bonus
deceiving.
on deception as I do performance, so it would have been 16.
All right.
I mean, I'm not trying to deceive him. Well, a little bit.
Yeah, you
but
are.
I'm also only half telling the truth.
Then you're totally trying to deceive
I
him.
mean, yeah, I don't know. It's fine.
Or he's embellishing on the parts that he's telling the truth about.
That's called deception.
Hyperbole.
Deception.
Spin doctor.
If you were just telling a story that had nothing to do with you, no truths, no nothing, that would be performance. All right, so I believe him because my passive is not high enough.
Cool. I
where
also
is he?
mentioned we should get out of here because I don't know where Anja's at. Also I let you know
Mr. Knight. Oh, I know where she's on her way.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Is everyone making it out, or is there anyone hurt?
There are some people who are hurt on the second story. Most of people who are walking out are able to. Lothar is actually leading the charge on this. However, in one of his pulling someone out of the building there, most of them are relatively unharmed. They're a guard. One of the.
I'll give Lothar bardic inspiration in case he needs to do something heroic or amazing.
Sure. One of the Toa guard, who have kind of replaced the guards of the city here, comes running up to Lothar, and depending on how close you guys are to him, if you're giving him a bardic inspiration, I imagine you're close enough to hear that the remains of a freshly killed person were found in the town square, which would be southeast of your location, where the showdown was going to take place.
You're not mad about that still, are you?
You all.
Mr. Knight will ask, elaborate, what do you mean remains?
And this
he's just
guard
gonna
does
jump up
not
on Lothar's.
understand you.
Yeah, he's just gonna
So
jump up
Lothar
on
just like-
Lothar's shoulder, and like when the guard clearly doesn't understand, he just like looks at Lothar. Ask him what the remains appear to be. How were they
Lothar
killed?
passes that on to you. Passes that on for you, and the guard explains that it appears to be a body of another Toa guard who was ripped limb from limb, and all that remains are some scarlet tinged bone and some awful guts.
Awful something else.
No, awful is guts. OFFAL.
Of course, we have to have 2 crises at once.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean 2 crises?
We have a building that might collapse.
Oh, I meant like, isn't there the thing with the dome, and then the other army in the mountain, and then like
I was going to say,
isn't there like
as the
4
crisis
crises right now?
Yeah. The Statue of Light is missing, supposedly
yeah.
in the dome being destroyed. The cult is growing in power. A building might collapse.
Yeah, that's
just missing.
I mean,
this building is our home
town
base with all our supplies and our central hub of intelligence.
Okay, so maybe it's a little more important. I'll
the
take
thing
away
is,
one quotation
the
mark.
town was just like attacked by our ship that we asked it to like shoot into the town while we besieged it. So there are other buildings that are partially destroyed right now.
Yeah.
This is just a minor inconvenience.
All right. And then gosh, is my little one being a little extra noisy? Can you guys hear on the other side?
Is that what I'm hearing?
Slightly, not a lot.
Yeah, I heard something. I wasn't sure if it was a TV or for something else.
I thought it was
But
on
that's-
just little Cthulhu tape going.
Maybe it is. I
That's
mean,
right.
wait, I'll be right back. I'm not going very far. I'm gonna go get it.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay.
Yeah, that picture looked like this, right? Oh, it's gonna fade in. There we go.
Oh, that is a
My
fat
Cthulhu.
little Cthulhu.
A little chubster.
He's awesome.
Well, he's something. Okay.
He's gonna sit right next to me.
Meanwhile, something is murdering townspeople. Well, Toa guards, so... No, Toa guards. Shoot, I never remember anything.
Yeah, Tua was the guard that we murdered, right?
Two of the
Toa
Toa
guard.
guard. That's how you have to actually say it to remember which is which.
I really do, yeah.
Two of the Toa guard.
Two of the Toa guard. It's all fine.
All right. Well, first we should deal with making sure everyone's out of the place. That means also transferring the prisoner, Bran, to another location. Actually, do we have the barracks to ourselves now?
At the moment, the barracks was mostly destroyed by this gunpowder explosion deal and was more of a tent city than anything.
See, I thought that was the shed next to it.
Yeah, I didn't think that was the barracks themselves.
I think you might be thinking more of the not the prison, the jail. That building is still standing.
Oh, okay. So the jail is
yeah. I'm actually considering the jail.
That'd be a good place for him.
Well, I think the jail, we weren't using all of it because it had a dirt floor and we're still worried about the ghouls.
Yeah, we can get people to cover that up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Get cement poured in the holes.
All right. And people being murdered. I tell you what, can you guys make a quick discussion here and I'll be right back?
Good.
Well, I can go. So first thing Mr. Knight would like to do, he'll tell Riley, is probably go sniff that guard, see if he learns anything from it.
You want me to sniff the guard?
No, I will.
Okay,
Mr. Knight will.
got it.
Maybe get
makes
one
more
of the
sense.
local. Maybe get a local dog to sniff it as well.
The
Speak
only
with
dog
it.
I know is gone.
That dog is gone. We don't care about the dog.
It's somewhere.
But I'm also thinking I could go in and try to find the statue.
You don't
I
think
can become
somebody?
I can
you
become
don't,
invisible.
you don't think somebody just put it in their pocket and took it away?
It is possible, but I doubt that it'll stay in a pocket for long.
I mean, what's our priority right now? Maintaining the statue so Cthulhu doesn't rise?
I think the statue is a major priority.
Okay, cool.
Anja
yeah.
will return when she returns. She decided to go on a walkabout, a sabbatical, a vacation, hit rehab. I don't know.
I didn't decide. It just kind of happened.
No. You decided.
No, my dice decided because I rolled really friggin' well, and
you asked the question.
I did ask the question, but the dice were the ones that decided ultimately. I still think this was a better outcome than the alternative.
You think?
Except for maybe activating whatever the fuck that was on the pyramid. That's not so good.
If I can at least discern the location, we can strike at it and get it back with minimal effort. That, in the same time, Mr. Knight can also potentially learn some information by scouting out and possibly eavesdrop on anything of importance.
I think that sounds good. I mean, is there anything that I can do, you think? I mean, I guess you can turn. I mean, if you.
It does depend on the spells, too.
Yeah.
I know I'm not there, but it's always, there's no reason why you could sniff out the body, but he could do a search. It's always good to have more than one. Looking through
I don't know if
stuff.
we should split up.
No, I'm saying you stay together. You said he's going to go sniff the body, the guard, right?
Yeah, no, that we can easily do together, but
both do together.
We're in general safety here, and I don't know if there's other things going on.
I mean, it's more safe than it was to split up, but that usually is a bad idea. I don't know. I hope I get back to you guys soon. Any other thoughts or realizations? Oh, he's back.
We don't know anything about what's going on with you, so we can't speculate on that.
Well, you do know about the pulse.
The what?
The pulse. You all sense the.
Yeah, but we have.
Thing.
I mean, that's just. Yeah, but how are we going to investigate that?
That's true. I guess wait till you run back into me and.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the best of options. So I think for our GM, our next move will be to go investigate that body at the square.
Okay.
I want to sniff it.
You first of all, yeah, there's still this pile of ash. It's slowly becoming compressed here and there. In certain places, it's kind of blown up into these kind of ash drift piles. Where this murder happened. Well, I mean, maybe it wasn't murder. Maybe it was an accidental death of someone imploding randomly. Who knows?
That happens.
Just random cases of imploding or exploding.
Exploding.
Yeah, this is not something that we saw in
I'm
the
thinking
play,
of
right?
internal combustion.
Did he eat a lot of what do they call it? No, not baked beans.
We call them kava beans here.
What the heck is that stuff derived from bread? That people hate. Oh, can't think of it now.
Castor oil? No,
Gluten.
That's gluten. Oh, gluten.
Castor oil.
If everybody
Was
hates
Bill
him,
the
that's-
Toa
I don't
guard?
know.
He had a terrible gluten
Spitball.
allergy. Couldn't touch the stuff. He'd explode if he did.
I'm thinking of South
Remember,
Park.
he touched it and his thumb exploded.
Yeah,
No, South Park, where the dick flies off like a rocket.
Jeez. You are able to find the body fairly easily because this ground is freshly torn up. Blood is scattered everywhere. And Riley and Mr. Kennegat are searching, yes? If I could have you both roll a d6.
All right.
Anja, if I could have you roll a d6.
What? Why? You don't want me rolling a T6. I'm not there.
1, 3, and
2.
2. Well, right down the middle. You
Wow,
two are
1, 2,
walking
3.
together, and you trip over a body in the ash. Anja, you are suddenly disturbed.
Oh.
And you are not where you
Oh, fuck.
woke up.
I'm there. They just tripped over me.
They just tripped over you, and
That's
you
right,
are
you took a
next
nap.
to a
I didn't get
ripped
to
up corpse.
Ulthar, damn it. I really wanted to get to Ulthar. Damn it. Wait, I'm next to the corpse.
You're next to a corpse.
Oh, boy.
As you've just been tripped over by a cat. Yeah. And
No, walked on by a cat.
Yeah, I don't think he trips.
Yeah, cats don't trip over people; they walk on people.
Well,
Did
yeah,
I
there's
get
something
along-
there, and you just walk across her face real quick, and
Did I get a long rest?
yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask that before I hit the button.
Other than causing the building to explode and giving a bardic expiration, not that you actually did it, Riley, just that you witnessed
Yeah.
it.
Crazy Marley. Yeah.
Everyone here should have a full rest at this point.
Okay.
Other than minor differentials.
Oh, great. So I'm in the ash. It means I got a mouthful of friggin' ash.
It's just
Oh,
like you're in New
blood.
York.
I just get up. What the hell? Whoa.
There she is. I knew she'd be back soon.
I'm home.
There's a sound of a cat and a tingling bell that would be around the neck as you say that.
Yeah, this isn't Ulthar.
No, it's not.
Hi, buddy. I was coming to find
Hello.
you.
Yes, I heard. Yes, I heard. You didn't quite make it there, but that's fine. You are more needed here, anyways. By chance, you didn't blow up anybody while you were off on your own, did you?
If I blew it, no, I didn't blow anybody up.
Rip someone arms and limbs off and things like that.
Maybe some ghouls. There were ghouls, though.
Anja, can you do me a favor and give me a dread saving throw as you wake up somewhere else next to a body that's been ripped to shreds?
I'm gonna roll an insight check just to see if I think she's a murderer.
I'll take it.
You know
Nat
what?
one.
This is not going to look
She
great.
is a flippin' murderer,
Oh,
man.
man.
I knew it. She almost.
I mean, have you
seen
seen her hack up? Have you seen her hack apart people? Of course, she's a murderer.
Yeah.
Wait. Sure. All right. So, wisdom save, right? So that's a 16.
16. Okay. You
Seem to be getting better at this.
Yeah. There is some disturbing,
What
just
the
like,
friggin'
oh my
hell is
gosh. And you just feel this warmth from the axe just kind of fill you up. It just kind of helps soothe
Like,
and calm you down.
yeah, I like that stuff.
What the heck?
Very
Like,
well.
hey,
I will
man,
then
there's
ignore
blood.
Anja for a
Oh
moment.
god damn. You know what? There's no blood. Well, blood doesn't tend to stay on anyways. I guess it's a
Actually,
axe, right?
that's a question, Kyle.
Yes.
I will then ignore Anja,
Mhm.
look back at the body. Is there a lot of blood here?
Don't be a dick.
There is a lot of blood spatter, but not too much blood.
But not an actual lot of blood.
It's really
Not like a
hard when it's
murder worth
mixed
of
in
blood.
with the ash.
Does it look like it's been soaked up or something?
Well, some has been soaked up by the ash, yes.
But clearly, probably not a body's worth of blood.
What do you think is happening here, so I can give you a better?
So my
explanation?
speculation, well, the answer is whether or not he was murdered here, or exploded here, or if it happened someplace else.
If you look around, it does indeed look like he was murdered here. There was a small bit of a fight, a rabid flurry, but he was murdered here, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, probably that amount of blood has been kind of soaked into the ground a little bit, or actually a good amount, with all the ash.
I would
But
like to
there is
sniff him.
okay.
I want to see what type of scents are coming off of him.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like me to roll?
Well, perception, I imagine.
Or investigation.
Oh, 12 because I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Oh.
Nice.
Smells like
advantage.
death.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing that stands out, I'm guessing.
I'll say there's a smell of fresh death and a smell of old death kind of intermingling here.
Doesn't smell like cool, does it?
Yeah, trace amounts actually.
I will say to everyone, because I know Anja's particularly good at this, I will also do this as well. We should look around and see what type of footprints have been left behind by the assailant.
And I'll say, Anja, as you kind of rise up out of the ash.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing it quickly.
Buried in it for what seems like quite a while.
I'm like looking around going, I'm like thinking like this guy's been carved up. And I get this big axe. I'm going, I hope they don't think I did it because I didn't do it.
That's actually another question.
But this looks a little stuff. I can picture the scene, and Carol can picture the scene in her mind.
And I'm looking at Riley's face, and I'm like, yeah.
I can see how this could go really bad for Anja right about now.
She's been a
The
little
wounds
different since she found that axe.
Yeah, the wounds, are they clean cut or like not?
Yeah, were they made with an axe?
I'll take investigation or medicine. Anyone can participate.
Hey, wait, Mr. Ned, I'll give one of you advantage on your roll.
I have advantage on medicine already.
All right,
well,
Riley, I'll give you. I will help and give you advantage.
Thank you.
Your roll.
I rolled a 14 on medicine. Is this an axe wound?
Because
I rolled crap.
It's not my axe that did this.
I rolled crap. My high was a 9.
Jeez. Yeah, Mr. Knight, you're just a little too close to the situation. Too close.
I can't get that. I literally can't get that far away from you. I have to go on top of someone's head.
Anja hasn't quite, stood up yet, so she's not tall enough, and Riley's keeping his distance from Anja, so it's just like.
Well, I mean, I did help him investigate.
Yeah. Yeah, with that aid, the axe blade just being right next. This is a monster axe blade. It would have cleaved someone in half. It wouldn't necessarily eviscerate and rip and tear limb from limb as this. This would
Okay.
be claws and teeth, most likely.
Like ghoul
Can-
marks?
Very much related to ghoul marks. yes.
Now, given the fact that we've seen the two types of ghouls, does this look like one of the medium-sized ghouls or one of the larger ghouls would have done this? I'm thinking larger since the arms were literally ripped off.
These are actually very small ghoul claw marks.
That's
Oh, baby ghoul.
And not a baby ghoul, one of your smaller ghouls, though. Yes.
Oh god, is this like a hybrid of Alien where the ghoul popped out of the guy? Does it look like the Does it look
No.
like the wounds were ruptured from the inside out?
Like if Merrick turned into a ghoul.
Oh,
That's
don't
right. This
say
is Merrick's
that.
body right here. He's been
What?
torn up.
No.
Sucks for you guys. Too late.
Oh, it is not. It's a two-word garden. He was not a two-word garden.
No, I'm saying a small ghoul did it. Like if Merrick turned into a ghoul.
Merrick turned into a ghoul. He latched into this guy's back and then ate his way to the front. And then went right in the rib cage.
Exactly.
Not quite, no. It does not. With a 14, yeah, maybe that could have happened. It doesn't seem likely, though. A smaller ghoul is what it does look like, not one of the monstrous creatures you've fought previously. I will say there is lots of meat missing, and anyone looking around, give me a Yogg-Sothory check.
Does he have his mouth, his lower jaw intact?
It's hard to tell. I mean,
15 Yogg-Sothory.
15,
12.
12.
Yeah.
Ghouls don't like their corpses fresh.
Doesn't mean they didn't kill it. Just because killing.
True.
I mean, we had a
will
big
say with a
fight.
15, the creature they're trying to raise, Fentonathoa, just by looking at someone kind of petrifies them into a living jerky, which normally their MO is to grab people and either kill them and leave the bodies to dry, turn into some jerky, or to capture them alive, sacrifice them to this elder being. So the fact that this looks like it's been chewed on is very odd for a ghoul.
Are we saying that ghouls are all those like guys that just eat jerky all the time? They like to hang out with
Absolutely.
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go ahead.
How long has it been since I was last with you? When did this happen?
Kyle, what? 2 days? Yeah, 2 days.
5 days.
2 days.
Feels like forever.
It feels
Well,
like
not her case.
For
it's
us,
like-
A
yes.
month or so.
How many days?
on her. Pretty close to a month, actually. Yeah.
Was she really gone for that? I don't think it was that long.
No,
About
we're talking
2
out of game.
weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, out of game, yeah. But
Wait,
I
it's
don't
been 2 weeks in game?
No, it's
2
been 2
days.
weeks.
I was gonna say 2
For
days.
you, it's been a bit longer for me. I mean, hell, it's
That-
also
that-
depends,
Well, actually,
know.
you have a week and a half.
Do I?
Elenia has 2 weeks since you appeared. And they've only had 2 days.
Yeah,
Hmm.
this is all screwy.
Yep. I want to say
Um,
that nothing related is going to be with this contorted timeline. I'm not dealing with that crap.
No, it's okay.
It is what I say it is, and that's that.
No, Andrew was just curious. That's all. It's not really going to affect anything.
Mhm.
Wow, time really does travel very different on the other side.
Yes, all well and good. We have a murder to deal with here. Did we look around? Did we see?
Yeah.
Did we see any footprints?
Wait, where's Bran? Did he
Survival.
survive?
He's somewhere. He's somewhere.
Is he
Yeah,
still
he's alive.
What?
Yeah.
What thing, creature?
You disappeared just before I saved you. It was rather rude of you, to be honest.
I was unconscious. I didn't know. I didn't do it on purpose. I never do. I'd like to know how to do it on purpose.
Sounds like a child's excuse.
It's not an excuse. It just is.
For a Nightwalker, it's like a bedwetting
I don't do that.
or Dreamwalker.
I mean, technically, she did have a wet dream since she was found in the ocean.
Oh God.
I couldn't pass that one up.
No. Yeah, you could have, but you didn't.
No, I couldn't have.
Found in the ocean, surrounded by tentacles.
Found
Just
in
there's
the
so many-
ocean,
That
surrounded by
sounds
tentacles,
like the
fished
beginning-
out by a bunch of male ghouls all hovering
Oh
over
my
her.
God, this sounds like a terrible bad hentai.
So,
It's one of the ghouls' birthday.
I was not
showed
the
them a good
hired.
time,
I was
killing them
not.
all.
I was not the hired stripper. Nope. For the birthday party.
Oh,
right.
okay. We're gonna end there.
Oh no, that's what they meant by we were gonna eat the
Oh God! What? Oh my
She
God!
was a hired stripper.
We're just gonna throw
Couldn't
this.
be
case.
trusted on the deck because she'd keep wrapping herself around the mast, and that would have spoiled the surprise for the captain.
Anyways,
Oh.
so we have a murder to deal with here.
You have a murderer to deal with. Survival,
We have
perception,
lots of things
investigation.
to deal with.
I'd like to do a perception check.
Mhm.
Actually, no, survival because I get advantage on that too.
I want to do what he actually. I want
Nat
to do
20.
It.
Finally got my rolls to be good.
I'm doing what he suggested, by the way. After that, and after asking a couple of questions, I'm going to start looking for footprints. That's a 13
13.
27 total
Okay. 27.
on survival.
on survival.
Huh.
You see tracks walking away from this bloody ruin of a guard, and you can follow it, and then you see that eventually it kind of molds together with the same tracks that were towards the guard. The guard himself actually came from the same direction that you guys did. So you have this kind of lone set of footprints that walking away, and a lone set of footprints that were walking towards. With a natural 20, what it looks like is sprinting, because you can just kind of see this kick up of Ash running towards this place of murder, and an unsteady walk going away from it. If you choose to follow it, you can actually come up to a corner of a building where, judging from the footprints, whatever this creature was, walked towards this area, stood for a long period of time at the corner of this building, and then turned into bolting at what you would guess would be the Toa Guard. The tracks that you follow as it walks away are still this unsteady gait, but they appear to be walking Riley and Anja towards the Scary's house.
Oh.
Do you continue following?
Yeah,
First
sure.
question. I do have a question.
Yes.
What do these footprints look like?
It's a good question.
Ghoul?
Ghoul.
Ghoul?
I tighten
Cool,
my
ghoul.
hands on the axe. The axe.
All right. Yeah, let's head towards the Scaries.
Go there.
You follow
Isn't it
the
that scary
tracks.
kid that went crazy?
The scary kid is the one who went crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it's him. I bet there's more crosses over people's eyes in his book.
Funny enough, you come across a fresh corpse of another Toa guard.
Same thing.
Oh man, now they're gonna think
Admittedly,
it's us.
if it's a kid, even a freshly turned kid into a ghoul, he's overpowering a Toa guard.
Yeah.
So I'm a little skeptical on that, but
Well,
The
I mean, not be him. I mean, I'm gonna stay open minded
Mhm.
on what it is we're about to face if he's there or she.
go ahead and perception, investigation, Yogg-Saw 3, medicine, whatever kind of checks you want to make to kind of get some answers here. One each, I think, would suffice, right?
Yogg saw 3.
26.
Or
11.
11.
Perception. What'd you say? What the choice is? Perception. It's gonna be anything plus 5. 15. Take your pick on whatever skill you want to make it.
You have to pick the skill, but
Yogg-Saw 3.
hold on one
Yogg-Saw 2
second here.
perception.
let me
Sure.
get through.
Was 15.
Yogg-Saw 3, 11. Again, and some of this is rolling over. This does look like a ghoul attack, although it is strange, again, that this body looks to be feasted upon, eaten, as opposed to butchered or transferred living to become dried out and delicious. 26 was a what?
Perception.
Perception. Footprints coming from the albatross straight to the scary household here. It does appear like whoever this guard was, it does look like someone was trying to break into this house. If you look
Into
at
the scary house?
into the scary house, and it looks like it was probably this guard. Obviously, you search through, there is a drawing book attached to the bloody figure, bloody remains. If one opens it up, it is pictures of townspeople with X's and scribbles crossing out their eyes.
Of course.
Sim. That's
One
funny.
goes scary.
I knew it.
I kind
It was
of
a
want to
great
draw
day, but now
fucking
he's
X's
dead.
on his eyes. If you can find his eyes.
Yeah, that might be the hard part.
Do you want any other checks?
Do
'Cause
you want
otherwise,
to add to it?
yeah,
Do medicine.
I'll no, I'm not good at medicine. No, I was gonna do 15 survival.
15 survival.
Yeah,
Um,
hasn't been covered yet.
yeah, survival. This was not one attacker, but two.
Oh,
And
oh, fun! This is too.
wholly animalistic.
Hmm.
It's definitely the same attackers that attacked the other one, right? It looks like it.
Scratch marks, everything claw marks, bite marks. Yes.
Okay, 2 actually attacked this one.
And half the offal is gone on this one. I'm sorry. Half the guts have been eaten off of
Oh,
Scary.
How awful.
it's totally awful.
He will never see another summertime.
Do I see where the footprints are leading away with that roll?
The 15 and 26, the footprints of the attackers do not originate from the house, and they actually go past the scary household, across the ditch, and in the direction of the cemetery.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I want to keep going. If we were all done investigating here.
As you actually, where did my good notes? I was really proud when I came up with the name Mungo Scary. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I don't listen to that old music, man.
Oh man, probably for the best, to be honest. You guys continue on your way. And what you might remember is that it used to be this wooden palisade, a huge ditch dug out, and the bodies were kind of buried outside of the town a little bit, still gated. When the massive wall went up by Rule Catan, they included the cemetery, although it is kind of still split off by a palisade, and it's easiest to walk across via a wooden bridge. That wooden bridge is no longer there. The tracks go down into the ditch and appear to climb up to the other side. If you do that, go ahead and give me an athletics check to just kind of climb down carefully, climb back up carefully.
Oh, that's 18.
You are fine.
8.
I say, can Mr. Knight just be on me if this looks difficult?
I start to slide and I just claw on her.
You know what? I think that's worth it. Anja, take
Oh God, I gotta take
damage.
2?
2.
I actually only do a maximum of 1.
Oh, okay. Make it 1 then.
Ow!
My claws literally can only do 1 point of damage if I attack somebody.
What the hell, Mr. Knight? That hurt.
Ow!
You okay back there?
Riley?
7.
Oh,
Did I make it?
He's gonna do the same thing.
It's DC 5. We're all gonna hang on to Anja.
Yes.
Yep. Take 2 damage, Anja.
I don't have claws.
Why am I taking damage from him? That doesn't make sense.
I thought he was just going to try and cling on to you too, but okay.
He doesn't have claws. No.
He just takes his book and just hooks it around your neck real quick.
Oh! Am I really taking 2 more points of damage? No. I will. I mean, it's fine.
There is a good and decent struggle to get yourselves up and out of the ditch. Anja, you're kind of able to make it up first with Mr. Knigget clinging on to you. And as you
It's okay, buddy.
around,
it's okay. I got this.
You see 2 figures standing among a couple of the gravestones of Farzeen.
Do they look like ghouls?
They do.
Are they covered in blood?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
You have my follow-up.
This is the middle of the night. It is a little bit difficult to tell.
I'll roll a perception check if I need.
You're at the bottom of a ditch at the moment.
So my eyes are right at shin level.
I can try to make that
15.
perception check.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, I roll really well. 18 plus perception plus 23.
23. Okay.
Do they look like they've been eating, not too long ago? Is there like an intestine hanging out of the mouth of one of them?
They're actually making sausage right now.
Intestines hanging out. Yes. from one of their bellies.
I'm sure my axe reacts to this too.
Are they undead ghouls, which is different from the ghouls we've seen so far?
You see two stock still images of ghouls, torn and ravaged and bloodied.
Are they still alive?
Should not be alive.
Oh.
And Anja, you can look at them, and while these corpses are gray and gross, you can still see this look in their eyes, which are not glazed over, grayed over, but both you, Riley, and Mr. Knight, with this savage desperation and hunger, and they both immediately begin running at you. Go ahead.
I run at them. Oh, now I roll in that one. But I'll take it on initiative.
11.
So that's a 4. Oh, that's a 5. So I believe the wrong bonus.
23.
Okay. 23. Mr. Knight. Very nice. And I'm still going to use a KNIGT. And I've got to double check the monsters here because this is going to get fun.
You're cutting in and out, Kyle.
He hasn't been for me.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Nope, I think he's okay.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay. So let's see, that is plus 3 to elbow, so that's... you said 11, Riley?
Yes.
Okay. And you are still going to have a little bit of difficulty getting up out of a ditch with that 7. Mr. Knight, since you're on top of Anja, you are okay. Since she took some damage for you. And because Anja sucks, she is at the very bottom. So, Mr. Knight, these standing stock still, and then you just see this motion as they just hurl themselves in your direction. What would you do?
We're all together?
More or less. Are they together? One here, alternate angles coming at you. You guys are kind of in one similar space, although Riley is near the middle of the ditch, working his way up.
So he's just like a little bit lower than Anja?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They don't even know I'm here yet.
I cast invisibility on all of us.
Saw that coming.
Do we have invisibility right now?
Okay. That makes the 3 of you invisible.
Yep.
Can
I jump out of the ditch? Like from off of Anja?
You can jump off of Anja. You are not in the ditch. You
Okay.
can be
and I'll just move away a little. I'll move off to the side a little bit.
Mm-hmm. All right. Which leads to ghouls running. They continue to hurl themselves in a direction. So, Anja, I'm going to say, ooh.
You can't see me.
They're going to swing at you regardless.
Yep. Oh, no, that's fine. They know generally where I was.
All right.
They're going to know where I am in a moment because you think I'm not letting this pass.
Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Okay, and just...
I'm assuming you're rolling with disadvantage because of invisibility, right?
Correct.
Yay.
I figured he was.
The other ghoul continues sprinting, swinging its arm, and it continues running into the ditch.
What? Oh, shit. I haven't gone yet. I can't.
Which leads us to Riley. A random ghoul has just run itself almost like Wile E. Coyote, sprinting through the air, landing down in the ditch. you watch as it shovels dirt into its mouth,
What the
not
fuck?
tasting what it wants, turning around, spluttering, and starting to sniff at the air.
Oh, sniff at the
Again,
air.
sniff at the air. There is flesh just dangling off. You can see dried, congealed blood, I should say, not dried blood, congealed blood on its arms and its face. And again, these eyes are clear, desperate, hungry, looking to shove something into its mouth that is warm and inviting. Yeah, and it's down there with you now.
I'm going to move away from it. Wait, is this ditch circular around the cemetery? Like a moat kind of thing?
It is circular in the sense of it goes around the town itself, so it's kind of more of a straight line at the moment here.
I am going to move away from it. Try not to make too much noise, but more focused on getting away from it.
All right, sounds good.
I assume there's no attack of opportunity. It's not that close, right? And it doesn't know where I'm at.
No, it's not that close. It doesn't know where you're at.
Okay.
Although it's still, yeah, it's.
Wait, actually, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the ditch with me. Which way is the wind going?
Which way is the wind going?
Yeah, he wants to get.
I want to know if
Yeah.
it will smell me or not, regardless if I move away. Because if I move away and the wind's still going that direction, it'll still smell me. But if the wind's going the other way, then I'm just gonna creep away slowly.
Yeah, you're gonna be downwind of it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna use my wisdom on this one.
Okay.
It's a smart move.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Okay, I tell you what, this is going to be a. I think this is
D100?
going to be a survival
Oh, survival. All
check.
right.
Whether
To
you're
check
moving,
the wind direction.
this is going to be your stealth survival kind of mixed together to see if you know which way to move to stay out of the smell range of this thing.
Yeah, I guess let's go with survival then. Yeah, I rolled a 9. I'm going this way.
Yeah, that works. You feel the wind blowing in your face, like, ooh, you don't smell ghoul anymore. Perfect.
Yeah, it smells me though. All right. So I just
Okay.
moved another 40 feet away, I guess.
Sorry, getting out of there, sure. And Anja.
Well, I'm gonna give it a target they'll be able to see because I'm going to. First of all, I'm going to rage and make a Gog-Sothory check against these things.
Sure thing.
At advantage. Oh yeah, I rolled a 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay, let me just make a quick double check.
I'm pretty sure that makes it. At least it better with a friggin' 19.
Yes, it does make it.
Okay, well, I don't need to Great Weapon Master. I don't need to. So I don't need to hit recklessly because I already have advantage because I'm invisible, at least for the first attack. I'm gonna assume these don't look particularly well armored. I'm gonna go Great Weapon Master, so that's to subtract 10 to subtract 5 to try to get 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swing with side spear. Yeah. Well, good thing I rolled advantage because the first roll was a 1, but the second roll was all right. So I guess subtract 5. Does a 15 hit?
Does a 15 hit?
I only get +2 when I do this.
A 15 just hits.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's all right. So that's worth taking the risk. All right, so let's extra's rage. Okay, let's first attack. So I have my chart here of all the bonuses. So I get. So it's gonna be it's gonna be the D12. I want to put anything at its first round.
This is not a monstrosity, by the way.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
Nope.
D12. Okay, so I don't get the D6. So it's just going to be a D12 plus 8. I think 18. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so that's 28 points of damage.
Ooh.
Because I made the Great Weapon Master
Yeah.
roll. Second one, I won't be rolling at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's still up, I assume.
It is still up, yes.
Okay, so 14 and 2 is 16, so that should hit.
16 will hit. And you took off the advantage you had for that, right?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Okay.
As I said, I will not roll at advantage because I'm not invisible and I'm not doing reckless at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 7 plus 18 is 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage.
Yes, and I also took off. I rolled pretty well on that, so.
Yeah. You take 2 swings at this creature. The first one, whack, just out of nowhere, this great axe buries itself into its body. There's a shudder through the corpse itself, but the eyes immediately just laser lock focus onto you.
Oh, and by the way, when I rage, I friggin' let out a yell.
Yeah.
A really primarily angry scream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real mad at these.
Yeah.
What they just saw them do.
Yeah.
Wait,
and it is terrifying to everything but this thing. And so you pull back. You actually pull a piece of the a rib out from its body as you pull back, swinging, and again, bam! And you just bury your axe, cleaving it nearly in two.
so is it dead?
Well, guess what? It rolled really well. And the eyes kind of go dark, and there's a spark.
Oh,
and
shit.
It just starts clawing at the axe, trying to pull in at you.
Oh, it's one of those that actually you kill, but it doesn't necessarily die.
And Mr. Knight, unless Anja, you have anything else you'd like to do, but I do believe that was your.
I think that's it. Because I mean, I don't even know if I didn't move. I mean, but I don't think I have any good move equivalent actions.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. So that's it.
Mr.
So
Knight,
there's still 2 alive, correct?
2 alive. Mm-hmm.
All right. I will cast
your
bait.
passive perception, by the way.
Passive perception is 17. Yes.
Anja, what was yours?
Passive perception is 15.
Okay. Riley, I'm not going to ask for yours at the moment. Okay.
Well, 16
I would like,
either way. I was ready.
Oh boy, something's coming.
Oh, don't worry about
I
it.
would like to cast Bane on these 2.
Okay.
Drop a Bane.
So I will break. Yeah, so I'll break my invisibility, and anybody who else has invisibility still on them is now visible.
Well,
so it'll be a charisma save 16.
Charisma save 16.
The invisibility was just so they wouldn't be able to just hack us to pieces in the ditch. Easy.
Okay. Yes, they are now baned.
So negative 1d4.
1d4.
Just saves and attacks.
Got that baby. Yep. I'm going to get my good rolling d20s out. Okay. Anja, go ahead. How do we want to do this? Give me an athletics check, please.
Let me see something here, by the way. While raging, that's a strength check, right?
Correct.
Yep. All right, so that does apply.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Okay, so yeah, that's not a bad roll. 14 plus that's 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. You slam this axe into it twice, killing it, you thought, on the second one, and it proceeds to just kind of grab at the handle of the axe and forcing itself back onto you. It shoves you onto the ground, getting on top of you.
What? Even with that roll? A
It
dirty
rolled
20.
a 26.
Oh shit.
And let's go for a little nom 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 nom. Shall we?
You try.
I think we'll go for a nom nom nom.
Oh, are we turning undead? Oh wait,
We'll
I'm a
find
cleric. I
nom
can
nom nom
turn
nom nom
undead.
nom nom.
Ah.
Okay.
I want to murder these things. I don't want
That
them to run
is
away.
a natural 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
-4.
Oh,
Mine is a D4. Well, wait,
Minus
wait, wait,
2d4,
wait,
yes,
wait,
you're
wait.
right.
It still probably is. I mean,
Probably still gonna hit.
yeah. I mean, if it, well, it's still, it doesn't cancel up to 20 unless you
what
get it
is your
below
armor
20.
class?
17.
17. Yeah, no, it still hits. That was a 1 on the
What
phase
was
die.
what was its total with the
To
nat 20?
attack?
Yeah,
23.
I think that's still a crit.
22. Yeah. Okay. So that is
I think we were discussing that doesn't really cancel a crit.
Not saying it cancels a crit.
No, I know. No. I mean, yeah, no, but I was at times like, oh,
you
I
take
used to think
15 piercing damage
have
as
for
it
7.
essentially pushes you down to the ground, and then starts trying to take a bite out of you, still with this axe kind of buried into its chest. Desperately, the eyes kind of light up as it tastes blood in its mouth, and it becomes even more frantic as it goes after you. Hey, Mr. Knight,
Mm.
would you do me a favor and roll me a athletics check, please?
What?
At well, I think at disadvantage if you're not aware that it's going to happen to you, huh?
What was it, a third one?
14.
14.
Is this
Okay.
the baby? The ghoul baby?
Ghoul baby.
A halfling-sized
Halfway.
ghoul
Oh
comes
no.
out of nowhere.
Is
You
that the
are
Merrick?
able to
Wasn't he a halfling?
on
He
the
was a
wind,
gnome.
you just smell
Oh, he's
this
a gnome.
dead dog smell, and you can just kind of curl yourself around a gravestone before this half pint sized undead ghoul comes just slobbering through again. You kind of even watch it as it tackles into where you were, taking a bite out of a gravestone where it thought you were going to be, before again just turning around and looking at you, Mr. Knight.
So I'm being attacked by a puppy.
Essentially, yes. Enjoy. Okay. One there. Okay. And that leads, hey, Riley, you're visible.
I am, but I'm like 40 something feet away from the ghoul, hopefully.
Well, one of them,
Yep.
but there was another one that was there with you. Unless it's
You have 40 feet of movement.
that's right, you
Yes.
ran away from it.
Yeah, I did.
It starts running towards you. You even kind of watch it kind of trip over dirt clods in the ground as it makes its way towards you, just struggling just to stay upright. But nonetheless, every trip, the eyes are still constantly focused on you and the desire to eat you. And it just takes all this time running to you. And hey, how you doing, Riley? You're right in its face.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see here. Destroy undead. When undead saves its throw against your turn undead feature, it's instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than threshold. How does this work? I'm not good with the cleric. Do I have to use my channel divinity to turn undead?
Yeah.
I
I'm
believe
pretty sure,
so.
yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna. I think it's undead, right? I'm a cleric. Can I do a check to just confirm that turn undead will actually do a thing?
Religion is always good for the undead bits.
All right.
And I'll say,
Well,
it looks
I'll check really
strange
quick.
compared to what you've seen of ghouls.
All right. Well, it's an 18 religion check, so I'm gonna say I know
that thing
one
is
way or
undead.
another. All right, but then I'm gonna use my channel divinity to try and turn undead.
Okay.
And let's see, is that you have to save, I think?
I do have to save.
What, DC 15?
DC 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, it passes.
It passes.
It
Oh.
passes.
And so I assume
Damn
that was
it.
my action.
And this could be bad.
This could be bad. Let's see. Do I have any bonus action? Ooh, what is this divine favor? Your prayer empowers you with divine radiance until the spell ends your weapon attack. Oh, that doesn't help. Do. Spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
There you go.
When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack on a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spell. All right. Well, then I'll do that. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon here
All right.
as a bonus action, and that was a nat 20 plus 6 to hit.
That hits.
And let's see, 17 plus my extra force here, which is a 1d6. So 17 plus 2. So 19 damage with my spiritual weapon.
Very nice.
I try to bash its head in, I guess.
You do. Just bam! Hit. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have done that to the headset. That's a terrible idea. Bam! Head cocks to the side, and it still turns around. Now its face horribly mangled on one side, but still gazing at you wantingly.
With one eye now, right?
The other eye is a little bit loose on there, but it's really disturbing because it's like trying to look at you through the peripheral vision there.
It's trying, but if I destroy the other eye, I might be able to get an advantage on this, or it may get disadvantage on attacks against me, I hope. It still needs its eyes to perceive me, I hope.
We'll see. And Anja. You are on the ground.
Yep.
This ghoul is on top of you.
Can I still whack him with side split, or have I got to get out first? Am I considered grapple?
Attempt to, but it's disadvantage.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm going to attack recklessly.
Okay.
So it'll be a wash.
Okay.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna use, what the hell is it called? Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
Designated as my target.
Mm-hmm.
And let me try rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it. No, it's gonna miss. I already know 15 is like the hit. A 3 plus. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the ground rolling disadvantage. I would not use the thingy. But that's only a 10.
Yeah, that misses.
Wow, that was all right. That's better. 16.
That'll hit.
Okay, so this is not going to be as obnoxious because I'm not, but I do get a D6. Oh, not a D10, a D12. Okay, so 5, 7, 4, and 8. 15 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to get this axe out of its chest. You again swing at it, although from the ground it's a little bit harder to do so, but you give it a mighty blow.
The first one is like,
your first one is just pull the axe out of it a little bit.
To get enough oomph.
And your second swing, you manage to just bury it into it, and it goes limp.
Does it stay limp this time?
And again,
do I see the light? What?
You.
Are you shitting me? It made the fucking save. Oh my god.
Mr. Knight.
I get screwed.
Okay, there's a little zombie puppy coming after me.
Oh, Mr. Knight.
Do we recognize this dog, by the way?
Well, it's a halfling, right?
I'm joking.
Yes, it is Merrick, indeed. He has two short swords that appear to mirror each other.
Uh,
All right.
Wait,
Man.
I
You have
will.
one.
And actually, one of these adult zombies looks like Cleo for some reason.
You're full of
Nice.
shit. I still am convinced she's alive.
Okay. Mr. Knight.
I will cast Discordant Whispers at level 3 on this thing.
Discordant
So that's going to be a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. That is a failure.
Yes.
Okay. 18 18 psychic damage, and
Very nice.
Good job.
it takes that and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Is that towards me?
Just away from me. Doesn't specify
I know.
otherwise. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or pit. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and it doesn't move.
Okay. I just want to double check one thing before I decide something.
Yeah, so I just give it like a creepy meow, like a hiss,
It's awesome.
cat hiss.
Dissonant Whispers. There we go. Control damage enchantment. Okay, yes. It flees from you, which is fine as its reaction. So that is okay. And how much damage did you say?
It was 18 psychic.
18. Okay.
As my bonus action, I will give Anja a inspiration die.
Oh, what is it? A D8? You think I'd know
It
this?
is a D8.
Yes. It said you would think I would know this, the answer to that. Playing a bard about the same level on Saturday nights. You think I'd remember?
One would think.
Okay. Anja, go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Come on, baby. Oh, and I'm rolling an advantage because I'm raging.
Yep.
Come on. I
Do
think
you
that's
beat
a 6.
25?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'd have to roll a 19 to beat a 25. This thing just needs to fucking die, man. It's all right. I'm raging. I take half damage, so that doesn't hurt.
You are currently restrained by this school as it just
Again,
it just grabs onto you, further entrapping you on the floor. When suddenly you hear the padded feet of a creature just go whizzing on by you.
Do I see it?
Yep, because it comes right back.
What the hell is it?
It is a half-sized little ghoul.
It's a puppy.
Oh, it's the puppy.
It's a fucking puppy.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that is going to be a 19 to hit for the first attack.
Fuck me. Yep.
Okay, and it leaps.
This is the puppy?
I will say it turns, it runs away from you.
Right.
And then it just kind of digs its claws into the ground when it senses fresh meat and literally just pivots from this claw, digging it up, and starts sprinting back at you as fast as it can, bite down on you.
So wait,
what did it roll?
Wait, who is it? Wait, who is it attacking? I'm confused.
It is attacking you.
Me,
Anja.
right? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to use a reaction and use silvery barbs.
Okay.
I magically distract the triggered creature in turn. Its momentum uncertainly into encouragement for another creature. The triggered creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower results. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range.
If it
Choose
has advantage, does it roll 2 dice at advantage, but
rolls
then
one.
takes the lower one, or just one?
No. If
Just takes one.
if it gets both, then it's a wash. So it's a
Yeah.
single roll. It's like I've been rolling.
It doesn't give you advantage. It forces a reroll.
Yeah.
as
Oh,
I
yes.
understand it.
That's right.
My question is, does that reroll?
You do have to
fall
take the
under
lower
advantage?
result. You do have to take the lower result.
Oh, so it is like disadvantage.
So
It's not.
yeah, you
No.
magically distract the triggering creature and turn the momentum uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 it used and use the lower roll.
What does the advantage give somebody? Is it advantage?
You then choose a different creature you can see within range, and that's the question: can I see?
Okay.
I'm assuming I can see both of them.
See both of them. You can see Anja.
Okay.
Oh,
He's in
shit.
the
The
ditch.
chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
Okay. I mean, I could do that and not attack recklessly.
Does an 18 hit Anja?
Yep.
Okay.
By one, motherfucker.
Now you have advantage as well.
You
Yep.
take 13 piercing damage.
Jeez. So 6.
Down to 6. That's good. And
Yep.
you get attacked once more as it digs its other claw out and starts to take a swing at you. However, a 12 is not going to hit.
Nope, that misses.
Yeah. So it's still trying to struggle to pull this claw away, and it seems more focused on having you in its mouth.
They're gonna have to fight each other.
Yeah, strangely enough, there is kind of this wild dog-esque, as you know, one has already taken a bite of you and has kind of claimed the kill, and the other one is just trying to get in there and gnawing at each other. There's kind of this snapping at each other, but it seems the more important thing is to eat. Okay. Hey, Riley, give me an athletics saving throw, please.
Athletics?
Athletics.
All
I
right.
suppose you can have me an acrobatics as well.
Oh,
I'm
well,
thinking about this. Essentially, it's tackling you to the ground.
okay. Then
Oh,
that
no.
was an 11.
Okay. That is a 21 as it pushes you down to the ground.
How was it that close, though?
It ran at you. Like, it
Oh,
took
so it moved
30
double
feet
speed.
and dashed, yes.
Oh, okay, so it moved
Yeah.
60 feet. Got it.
Mm-hmm. And it proceeds to get on top of you. Real quick, does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay. And it is, honestly, it's not this feeling of it shoving you, but more of it's trying to catch you and shove you into its mouth that trips you up. And as you both fall over, it sinks its teeth in you for 11 piercing damage. And it is now your turn.
All right. Let's see here. So the all right. I don't think I can get my spiritual weapon to him in time. He was moving faster than my spiritual weapon.
No. Your spiritual weapon is right next to you. It ran up right next to you. You summoned your spiritual weapon.
No.
Hit it?
I summoned it next to him last turn.
Which was next to you. Oh, hold on. Oh. Yes. Okay, you are correct.
So if it dashed up
40 feet, then it moving
Yeah, the spiritual weapon can only move 20 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to as a bonus. Okay, so I'm going to move the spiritual weapon as my bonus action to try and get it closer. And then as my action, I guess I'm going to use my shocking grasp.
Ooh, okay.
And that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that was 11 damage.
11 damage. Very nice.
Actually, let's double check. So 7 of that was the shocking grasp, who's lightning, and then 4 that was force damage, which I don't know if that helped dislodge it from me.
Unfortunately, not quite. Yeah, I'll say even as you kind of send the shock, the muscles tighten, teeth want to clench down. Just this additional force damage to it, you manage to prevent it from, actually biting down deeper onto your body. Anja.
What's what kind of action is drawing a weapon?
It would be
remember.
technically part of your move.
Okay, so I'm not moving anyways, because I don't think while restrained I could use side splitter, can I? Because that's a big weapon. Or am I wrong about that rule?
They don't necessarily add anything into that rule. If you want to...
I mean, can I use it? Otherwise, I draw my dagger of venom and try to strike him with that. But I mean, if I can keep using side splitter, that's what she'd use.
Yeah, the rules themselves say you can do whatever you like.
Okay.
You're just kind of pinned to the ground at the moment.
I might be thinking different system. Okay, so I'm going to go after the big guy with side splitter.
Disadvantage?
Recklessly, so wash. No great weapon master. And I roll nat 20.
That'll hit.
Now
the damage, no matter what happens, this undead monster is finally dead and does not rise again.
Okay, cool. Cool. Actually, with the nat 20, with the nat 20, I'm going to get a bonus attack.
Sure.
Because Great Weapon Master will give me that no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on the ground, so actually, I can get up first, right? Because move can happen whenever. And then go after the little guy. Or is he sitting on me? Mr. Kyle?
I'm thinking about this one here. I think for the sake, I'm going to ask for an athletics or acrobatics to get out of the remaining grip.
I hope he's a little easier.
I'm not going to give him an advantage on this because you're prone and it's not. But yeah, you certainly do.
Okay.
I have.
Let me read something on the rule for this. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go strength and take the advantage. Or athletics to take the advantage. The acrobatics I wouldn't get advantage. My class I can't see. Oh, that is 17 plus 6 is 23.
You break free of this creature's grasp. If you choose to stand up, you can.
All right, I'm gonna stand up and then I'm attacking recklessly, so I get advantage anyways.
Yep.
And I believe at this point I'm gonna do the Great Weapon Master since I got all this going. Also, I have not forgotten. I also have a extra D8. Actually, I have advantage. Well, I have advantages anyway because the silvery bribe. So I think that was probably for only one attack. All right, so let's see. Hey, back I can't see shit anymore. Oh wow! I rolled a 19 and an 18. Plus 2. All right, so 21.
That'll hit.
Yeah. All right, so a D6, a D12.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, right? Just the D6 and the D12.
Not a monstrosity.
No monstrosity. It's just I gotta get a lot because of the Great Weapon Master.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a shit roll. Jeez. All right, well that's 3 on the dice plus 18. So that's 21.
You destroy the ghoul. The secondary smaller one.
And I do a yell again.
Yeah. Hey, it sounds awful up there, Riley.
Hey, wait.
Your
How
friends
far?
are most certainly dead,
Kyle?
and you are alone.
Wait, Kyle?
Yes.
Hold on a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the third one? And how close is it? Is it within 20 feet?
Third one is
15?
down with Riley.
40
So
feet
you
away.
are running
feet,
down a
okay.
ditch, and
All right, yeah.
then
All right, then I'll use the other half of my move to move 15 feet closer.
you do not have. What is it? 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
You are
I only
back
used
into
half.
the ditch.
Yeah, I
Yep.
only used half to get up.
Mhm.
So I'm using the other half now because you can do that in the system.
Yes. You are to the ditch.
I am to the ditch. No,
And
I
you can
cannot get
see
one more
this-
friggin' attack.
No.
Damn.
Ditch and 40 feet away is where he's at.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah. Although there is a lovely sacred weapon just kind of floating there. Yeah, no, Riley, I'm sorry. Your friends are dead. Can't help you.
Yeah,
That's the
weapon's
scream.
5 feet in front of Andra now.
Okay. Mr. Knight, you are up again.
All right. I would like to move so I can see everybody,
Mm-hmm.
like along the edge of the ditch.
Yep.
And I will.
About 15
Yes.
feet or so gets you about 40 feet away from Riley. If you
I can
need
see them.
to see, yes.
Okay, that's mostly what I needed.
Mhm.
I will use a good old vicious mockery on this ghoul.
Okay.
So
That's a
wisdom saving
60-foot
throw
range.
16.
Do
Yes,
you
it
want to
is.
get your butt at it?
That is a failure.
So that'll be 6 psychic damage and has disadvantage on its next roll.
Very nice.
As a bonus action, I will give Riley a inspiration. So an extra D8.
Okay.
I still have mine in my
Alright.
pocket. Hey DJ, how'd you? I'm sorry, Mr. Knight. How did you insult him?
I meowed at him.
Meow.
Yeah,
Ooh,
a sassy meow.
straight roll. Okay.
I say you wiggle your butt.
Oh, that's right. It already has disadvantage on attacks. Or no, it has a minus D4.
D4,
Never mind.
correct.
So it'll
So
have disadvantage
that
and a
is-
minus D4.
Nice.
So that is a -3 to the next attack. Advantage and disadvantage cancel out.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a +5 to hit, so +2 instead. Does a dirty 20 hit you, Riley?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I need you to give me a DC or a Constitution saving throw, please. As its
Alrighty.
claws come out at you.
Let's see. That is a 17.
17. That passes. You feel this undead ichor kind of start flowing from the scratch. However, you're able to kind of push it off. You take 7 points of damage, and then it proceeds to lunge at you some more. That is going to be a -4. I did not want that to roll as well. And that is a 16 on the die. So that is going to be a 12 plus 1. 13 to hit?
Miss.
Miss. A teeth lunge at you. Oh no. Vicious Mockery is for 1 attack?
Yes, it's only the next attack.
Okay. That was also a 16 on the die too. So yes, that misses. Both in that instance. So yeah, just this distraction from the cat. More fresh meat manages to buy you a little bit more time. Riley, you are up.
Cool. As my bonus action, I'm gonna whack it with the spiritual weapon,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna use the extra D8.
Mm-hmm. Did
Action.
I freeze? Okay. What was the damage?
Oh,
I think you
that
completely froze
that
that.
was 15 damage with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And then with my action, I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
And that was a 25 to hit
20. That'll hit.
Nice.
for 9 damage.
Okay. And okay. Between bashing its head in with the spiritual weapon and the shocking grasp, you manage to destroy the body completely, to the point where it cannot hold its form any longer.
Nice. Then as my movement, I'm just gonna, I guess, shake it off a little bit and make sure it's yeah, pretty much.
And as this final undead monstrosity, but not a monstrosity in the sense of your axe, Anja, dies, there is a shriek from inside the cemetery. And we will end there tonight.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm kicking myself for not moving that second time and being 80 feet away.
I should have ran faster, man.
Yeah, well,
Right,
I did my
good.
bonus in my action and then didn't do a movement that one turn, and the next turn it dashed. I should have.
You
Wait,
did
this
good.
is an undead ghoul, right? No, this is a living ghoul. I'll show you what an undead ghoul is. All right, guys, that has been CRED, Cthulhu Rises, Everyone Dies. I think I was pretty close this time around. Yeah, well, you'll see what happens.
No, I still have 58. I still am at 58 hit points.
But with that, guys, go ahead and wave to the camera. Don't forget to show up to Calamity this Saturday, Margoo Sunday, Pillars of Jocularity following Thursday, and the one shot this Saturday following that. Thanks our sponsors, Pirate Dog Dice, Oddfish Games. Remember, buy cool, awesome swag. I'll be honest, this is only half my order that came in. The other half I'm hoping is tomorrow. In which case, I'm going to come in looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man next time. So after that, good night, everybody. We will see you
Good night.
later. Sweet dreams.